She has this delicious and troubling sensation of familiarity in a place where she never set foot. Moving from one country to another is a huge bundle of courage to gather. Doubts and discouraging thoughts can be overpowering in making such big decisions. However, worries are things in our thoughts that most likely never happens 99% of the time. And when we let go of our doubts, we will be surprised on how one can get easily comfortable in a foreign place. Mornings at her new home was easy. She wakes up with a peaceful mind and grateful thoughts. To be greeted by vibrant flowers upon opening the windows yields positive energy that sets the tone for the entire week. Her new home is a rental with 2 full-size bedrooms and a small room which serves as a painting area, a computer room, and a mini lounge. There is also a huge living area, a tiny kitchen, and dining. She, however, cannot show everything in this film, for she shares the house with a flatmate, which is a very common thing in New Zealand. The garden is full of beautiful colors and is taken care of by the flatmate, who did an excellent job and thoughtful enough to share a planting space with her. The colors of the trees are changing, and the days grow cold. The wind is crisp on a lovely ride to the CBD. Leaves painted in a burst of gold, rust, and crimson, like confettis made of Gryffindor colors. Warm hues that speaks poetry and sets fire within one's soul. This is her season. This is her bliss. How can she not stop and savor this autumn breeze? A cone of vanilla ice cream from Charlie's, and I repose on a park bench while watching the autumn leaves rustle on a carpet of greens. For the rest of the world, fall season is in October. But for New Zealand, that happens in April to May. For her, that makes this country a bit more special and noteworthy. One of the best things about New Zealand that don't exist in the Philippines is the convenience of loading a bike in a bus, or should we say, push bike or pushies, as how the locals call it. Even though you don't have a car, you can bring along your push bike on a public transport. They have a rack in front of the bus where you can secure your ride. This is pretty convenient and cool for her, since she loves to explore places with her cute latest push bike. The ride to Sumner was a breeze, which took only about 20 minutes or so. Sumner is in the coastal suburb of Christchurch, which faces the Pacific Ocean. The beach is with fine gray sand that can be easily blown by the coastal winds. It may look like sand dunes when the tides are low, which for this reason, the place is a popular surf destination. It's also a nice place for afternoon strolls with family and friends. Perhaps the most iconic place in Sumner is the Cave Rock. It is a large rock that greets everyone at the very front of the beach. According to folklores, the locals believe that the rock represents a carcass of a deadly whale which was stranded by the shore by a black magic. It has a cave beneath and a small Flagstaff structure above it. People can enter the cave, which exits to the other side of the gigantic rock. Ongoers may also opt to climb the rock, which was a pretty easy climb as it has steps going up. The Flagstaff structure in all its glory sits lone on top of the rock. A rewarding view of the coast, houses on the cliffs, and Sumner community can be admired too. What's a better way to relive a memory than painting it? For Bliss, that is the case. She remembers how the skies are gloomy that day. The wind is gustling and cold. The little climb to the top was a bit shaky, for she is not very comfortable with heights. Add to that the strong winds that could easily tumble her tiny Asian body. The view on top, however, was worth the flimsy climb. The smell of the sea, the apparent old and cut rocks used to build the tiny structure, the small plants and moss that clung to the rocks, the view of the shore below and the houses of Sumner from afar. All this charming little adventure now painted in her gallery of beautiful memories. The Cave Rock Flagstaff of Sumner, according to an article from Peeling Back History, was originally built to advise skippers and captains the state of the bar when sailing around the heads with a load of cargo for Christchurch. As time goes by, however, it slowly lost its function. Now the Flagstaff structure is nothing more than an abandoned building which stands there as a mysterious landmark for Sumner.